even with sound engineering practices, fit for purpose equipment and robust management systems. It is a frontline operating personnel who may take shortcuts, make errors and have an incident. The BBS process was initiated at Panna in November 2003 under the name of CMAP, Safety in Motion at Panna. The process completes 2 years of its existence. There are 6 checklists and the observations are taken for the same. The feedback is given to the personnel who are working there. It has shown some tremendous changes in the way of life at Panna. People wearing safety glasses, earplugs, helmets, coveralls with reflectors are some of the noteworthy contributions of the same. Recently, a new initiative has been taken wherein the observations of the last day are discussed in the morning meeting and the best observation is applauded. It is chaired by the BBS chairman and secretary in the presence of AM. The persons are free to share their opinions and views.
Behavior-based safety process, or BBS as we call it, is a frontline approach involving workforce at all levels. The workforce owns the process and takes care of every aspect of it. The role of management is limited only to provide right support to the process and make the required resources available to the team for success of the program. The question really is, why BBS? And the answer lies in the difference between BBS and any other safety process, which are mostly top driven. Whereas BBS, as you would see, is a process for the workforce and managed by the workforce. All other processes are based on systems, procedures and so on. Whereas BBS essentially is about individual behaviors at workplace. If you closely examine the incidents and injuries happening at any workplace, you will find that every injury at workplace involves unsafe behavior by someone to some degree. So, if we want to achieve the goal of zero injury, we need to understand why people act in unsafe manner and help them correct themselves and maybe the situation. BBS is the tool to achieve this objective. CIMAP and REACT, the BBS intervention process at Panna and Tapti platforms, has completed 2 years of successful existence, which is evident by the outstanding safety performance of BGENP. I would like to congratulate each member of the team for their contribution to our success and wish them good luck for scaling new heights of HSSE performance in years to come. I am proud to be associated with such a highly motivated team of achievers as their champion. This film has been conceptualized and made by CIMAP team at Panna, and it's my privilege to introduce this film to you.
The key principles of BBS are: no name, no blame; process, not program. The focus of the process is on key behaviors which can be observed, measured and analyzed. The basic premise is that since human behavior is both observable and measurable, it can be managed. For taking observations, carrying out root cause analysis, people have been trained as observers. When the process was initiated, the number of trained observers were 10, which has risen to 70 now. 6 checklists have been devised to make observations. Housekeeping. Housekeeping is another important category of BBS measures. In the industry, 80% to 90% of the accidents are due to slips, trips and falls. The reason? Improper housekeeping. Some key areas of focus are that the walkways should be clear of any obstructions at all times, proper storage and segregation of waste, and proper barriers and warning signs put up when required. The BBS observer points out to the material officer that one of the cargo boxes is obstructing the walkway and an immediate action is to be taken to clear the walkway. PPE. A welding job is in progress at the mechanical workshop. Again, one of the BBS observers approaches the worksite to fill the checklist for personal protective equipment and gives his feedback. He appreciates that the welder is wearing all necessary PPEs required for the job. The observer also points out where the welder can improve. In this case, the coverall trousers are tucked inside the safety boots. The observer explains why this is unsafe in a friendly manner. The process is not about pointing out mistakes wherever and whenever you see one, but to make sure that the people imbibe safe thinking in their behavior to prevent recurrence of unsafe behaviors. Movement and handling. Here we see the helicopter landing officer talking to the crew prior to the landing of the helicopter. As the chopper lands, a human chain is formed to transfer food, boxes and materials to the helideck. Our observer is taking observations while this daily show is taking place. He observes a person bending his back while lifting weight, explains why this might be harmful to him and shows him the correct way of lifting the weight manually. Lifting operations. An offshore platform requires a lot of load lifting operations. One wrong move might result in a serious injury or incident. This checklist focuses on the issues associated to the same, such as the coordination between crane operations and banksman, free load is not hanging on the platform, etc. Here we can see that the banksman has a clear sight and radio communication with the crane operator. The BBS observer is filling in the checklist, taking observations and provides feedback at the end of the routine. Tools and equipment. In an offshore platform, we are handicapped without the usage of tools. It is also important to ensure their integrity and proper usage. BBS took the initiative to form a tool audit team for the specific purpose of inspecting the tools used by different departments and disposing damaged tools and ordering new ones. As you can see here, a tool audit committee is paying an inspection visit to a department to observe the tools in usage. We can see the feedback being given on the condition of the tools and a discussion between the department and the audit team on the problems being faced and the possible solutions. At the end of the visit, the tools that need to be replaced have been identified and remedial procedure discussed. Working at height. A toolbox talk is given to the people prior to performing a task which requires a permit to work. This talk identifies the possible hazards on the site of work and discussion and checks on how these hazards can be mitigated. As you see, this is a work carried out which involves working at heights by erecting scaffolding. One of the BBS observers arrives on scene to observe the job and fill the checklist. Based on the guidelines in the checklist, he rates the job as safe or unsafe in different aspects. The important thing for an observer to practice is not only point out any unsafe behavior, but also appreciate the safe practices at work. The entire BBS process is aimed to improve teamwork. The regular meeting of the steering committee and the discussions help in developing a bond with the members. This teamwork very often spills over to the other areas of interactions. The process has also helped in improving the management and workforce communication. There has been an increased number of reported near misses and workplace hazards after launching of the process. This was a result of the proactive safety culture and has been continued to be sustained in reporting of safety incidents.
This film, made by the Panna team, summarizes what they did to achieve the success in their process of running it for the 2 years. They looked at 6 categories, which are the 6 different categories which are showing the different behaviors they would find at the workplace. But now, as we move forward, we would look at more categories, and these teams are coming up with new categories like ergonomics and working with heights and all the other elements which are very important to improve the overall set of behaviors. Now, as we move forward the next years ahead, we have growth in the business which will bring us lots of contractor activity, and that contractor activity will show us lots of behaviors which need to be shaped if we have to continue and deliver a very strong HSSE performance. And beyond that, I see the role of behavior-based safety, that it will be taking our shaping of behaviors and these safe behaviors from the workplace and carry them beyond into the lives of ourselves and the lives of our dear ones and the lives of our friends. So I would see the behavior safety over a period of time will become our ambassador of bringing a change to bring safety in everybody's life.